Control your mouth, mood, mind, and money from mastering these 4 areas is the key to personal empowerment and long-term success. Every action, thought, and word has an impact, shaping not only your reality, but the world around you. The way you speak, your words, carry immense power, and controlling them means cultivating respect for both yourself and others. Your mood and emotional state, too, are vital in determining the quality of your experiences. By maintaining control over your emotions, you build resilience and ensure that your responses are aligned with your values rather than reactive to external stimuli. Similarly, your mind holds the key to unlocking your potential. Controlling your words is one of the most powerful tools for shaping not only the world around you, but also your own internal reality. Words hold immense power. They can inspire, build, and connect, or they can harm, diminish, and isolate. When you speak, your words do not simply evaporate. They linger, carrying an emotional weight that imprints itself on the people who hear them and on your own psyche. This is why choosing your words carefully and speaking with intention is essential. Words are more than mere expressions. They are instruments that can either create bridges of understanding or erect walls of misunderstanding. When you speak thoughtfully, you align your intentions with your communication. This means your words become a reflection of your purpose rather than impulsive reactions to fleeting emotions. Imagine the difference between a kind word and a cutting remark. One has the potential to brighten someone's day, while the other could leave a scar that lasts for years. Speaking with care ensures that you contribute positively to the conversations you participate in, leaving behind a legacy of encouragement rather than regret. Every sentence, every phrase you utter carries a ripple effect. The compliments you offer can echo in someone's self-esteem for days, months, or even a lifetime, just as harsh criticism can erode confidence or damage relationships. Thoughtful communication begins with the understanding that words are not just a means of expression, but also a way of shaping reality. When you tell yourself, I can achieve this goal, you create a mental framework that propels you towards success. Conversely, repeated self-doubt in your language reinforces a mindset of inadequacy. The words you use are a manifestation of your thoughts, and over time, they influence your belief system. This is why phrases like speaking it into existence hold so much truth. Your words lay the foundation for your actions, behaviors, and ultimately, the reality you construct. In moments of heightened emotion, the power of words becomes even more evident. When anger flares or frustration builds, there is a temptation to release those emotions through unfiltered speech. However, learning to control your words in such moments is a mark of true self-awareness and strength. It requires pausing, reflecting, and asking yourself whether what you are about to say will resolve the situation or escalate it. This act of intentionality transforms not only the dynamics of a conversation, but also your relationship with yourself. Instead of speaking out of anger and regretting it later, you gain the ability to express yourself with clarity and calmness, fostering understanding rather than conflict. Another dimension of controlling your words lies in understanding the power of silence. There are times when remaining silent is more impactful than speaking. Silence gives you the opportunity to listen, reflect, and absorb the perspectives of others. It also prevents unnecessary conflict and miscommunication. Knowing when to speak and when to hold your tongue is an art that can only be mastered with practice and awareness. Silence can convey strength, patience, and even wisdom, as it allows space for others to process their thoughts and emotions. Equally important is the recognition that your words can serve as a mirror of your identity. The language you use shapes how others perceive you, but more importantly, it shapes how you perceive yourself. Are you speaking with confidence and optimism, or are you filling your conversations with self-deprecating humor and doubt? Your words tell the story of who you are, and the more you align them with your values, the more authentic your communication becomes. This authenticity builds trust and fosters deeper connections, as people can sense when your words come from a place of truth. Controlling your words also involves recognizing the balance between honesty and kindness. It is possible to be truthful without being hurtful, to express yourself clearly without disregarding the feelings of others. This balance requires empathy, the ability to understand how your words will be received and to adjust them accordingly. Empathy transforms communication from a transactional act into a relational one, where the goal is not just to express, but to connect. In this sense, words become not just a tool for communication, but a bridge to deeper understanding and connection. When you control your words, you take responsibility for the energy you bring into a conversation. This responsibility is not a burden, but an opportunity to create meaningful interactions that enrich both your life and the lives of others. It reminds you that communication is not merely about speaking, but about contributing to a larger dialogue that shapes relationships, communities, and even cultures. Controlling your words is an act of mindfulness. It requires being present in the moment, aware of the impact your words will have, and intentional about the message you want to convey. This mindfulness transforms everyday conversations into opportunities for growth, understanding, and connection. Whether you are speaking to a friend, a colleague, or yourself, the power of your words remains constant. By choosing them wisely, you take a significant step toward creating a life and a world that reflects your highest values and aspirations. Mastering emotional responses is an essential skill that transforms not only your relationships, but also your overall well-being. Emotions are an inherent part of being human. They add depth to our experiences, fuel our passions, and guide us through challenges. However, when left unchecked, emotions can also lead us to act impulsively, say things we regret, or make decisions that do not align with our values. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing or ignoring these emotions. Rather, it is about understanding them, processing them, and choosing a response that reflects wisdom and self-control. At its core, emotional mastery requires a shift from reacting to responding. A reaction is often immediate, driven by raw emotions without the intervention of thought or reflection. It is the angry words spoken in frustration or the rash decision made in fear. A response, on the other hand, involves pausing, acknowledging the emotion, and making a conscious choice about how to act. This ability to respond rather than react is what sets apart those who navigate challenges with grace and resilience from those who allow emotions to control them. One of the foundational tools for mastering emotional responses is mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, you train yourself to remain present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness creates a space between the emotion and your action, allowing you to assess the situation and decide how to proceed. For example, when faced with criticism, mindfulness helps you recognize the initial sting of defensiveness or anger, but prevents you from lashing out. Instead, it allows you to process the critique thoughtfully and respond in a way that promotes understanding rather than conflict. Recognizing emotional triggers is another crucial aspect of emotional mastery. Everyone has specific situations, people, or experiences that provoke strong emotional reactions. These triggers often stem from past experiences or deeply held beliefs. By identifying your triggers, you gain the ability to anticipate your emotional responses and prepare for them. This does not mean avoiding challenging situations, but approaching them with a calm and measured mindset. For instance, if you know that certain conversations with a colleague often lead to frustration, recognizing this pattern allows you to enter the discussion with a clearer strategy for maintaining your composure. Emotional mastery also involves embracing the temporary nature of emotions. In the heat of the moment, emotions like anger or sadness can feel overwhelming and permanent. However, just as waves rise and fall, emotions are fleeting by nature. Understanding this can provide comfort and perspective, reminding you that what feels intense now will eventually pass. This perspective helps you avoid making decisions based on fleeting emotions that might not align with your long-term goals or values. Riding the wave of emotion without acting impulsively is a hallmark of emotional strength. Another important element of mastering emotional responses is learning to differentiate between emotions that need to be expressed and those that are best processed internally. Not every emotion requires an outward reaction. Some emotions, like anger or disappointment, may be better addressed through self-reflection, journaling, or physical activity rather than being directed at others. This does not mean suppressing your feelings, but finding healthy and constructive ways to process them. By doing so, you prevent unnecessary conflict and foster a sense of internal balance. Breathing techniques and other physical practices are invaluable in managing emotional responses. When emotions run high, the body's stress response, commonly known as the fight or flight reaction, can take over, making it difficult to think clearly. Deep, intentional breathing helps calm the nervous system and brings you back to a state of equilibrium. This simple act of focusing on your breath can create a pause in emotionally charged situations, giving you the clarity to choose your response. Similarly, practices like yoga or meditation can help build emotional resilience over time, equipping you with the tools to handle stress and emotional upheaval more effectively. Understanding how other people's emotions affect you is equally important in the journey of emotional mastery. Emotional contagion, the phenomenon where you absorb the emotions of those around you, is a real and powerful influence. When you are surrounded by negativity, stress, or anger, it can be challenging to maintain your emotional balance. Setting emotional boundaries is crucial to prevent others' emotions from overwhelming your own. This does not mean isolating yourself, but developing the ability to remain centered even in emotionally charged environments. By doing so, you not only protect your well-being, but also create a calming influence on those around you. Empathy plays a significant role in mastering emotional responses, particularly in your interactions with others. While emotional mastery often focuses on self-regulation, it also involves understanding and responding to the emotions of those around you. Empathy allows you to see a situation from another person's perspective, fostering compassion and reducing the likelihood of conflict. For example, if a colleague reacts sharply during a stressful meeting, empathy helps you recognize that their reaction may stem from external pressures rather than personal animosity. Responding with understanding rather than defensiveness strengthens relationships and creates an environment of trust and cooperation. Mastering emotional responses empowers you to handle difficult situations with grace and composure. Whether it is navigating a heated argument, managing a high-pressure work environment, or dealing with personal setbacks, emotional mastery allows you to remain grounded and centered. This not only benefits your own well-being, but also enhances your relationships and your ability to lead and inspire others. People are drawn to those who can maintain their composure under pressure, as it reflects a sense of strength, stability, and reliability. Emotional mastery is about embracing the full range of human emotions while choosing not to be ruled by them. It is about experiencing joy, sadness, anger, and love deeply and authentically, but responding to them from a place of intention rather than impulse. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, and developing empathy, you gain the tools to navigate the complexities of emotions with confidence and grace. This journey toward emotional mastery is not a destination, but a lifelong process, one that enriches every aspect of your life and empowers you to live with greater purpose and resilience. The concept of mind over matter represents the immense power of mental discipline in overcoming challenges, whether they are physical, emotional, or psychological. The mind, when trained and focused, becomes a powerful ally in navigating adversity and achieving goals that may initially seem beyond reach. The essence of this principle lies in recognizing that the mind, more than external circumstances, often dictates the limits of what we believe we can achieve. By cultivating mental strength, resilience, and focus, we unlock our potential to transcend barriers and redefine what is possible. At the heart of mind over matter is the idea that the mind can be trained to remain calm and composed even in the face of chaos. This calmness is not about denying the presence of difficulties, but about learning to respond to them with clarity and confidence. Imagine standing in the midst of a storm. The wind is howling, the rain is pouring, and yet within you, there is a sense of stillness. This internal calmness allows you to see solutions where others might only see problems. It gives you the ability to navigate through the storm rather than being swept away by it. Such mental discipline does not come naturally. It is cultivated through consistent practice and self-awareness. One of the most effective practices for building mental discipline is visualization. The mind, when vividly imagining a scenario, cannot easily distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. By visualizing success, resilience, or calmness in the face of adversity, you are essentially rehearsing these outcomes, making them more accessible when the actual challenges arise. Athletes often use this technique, picturing themselves performing at their peak before a competition. This mental rehearsal strengthens their confidence and focus, enabling them to execute their plans with precision. Similarly, in daily life, visualization can help you prepare for difficult conversations, significant decisions, or moments of stress, equipping you with the mental readiness to handle them effectively. Belief in one's potential is another cornerstone of mind over matter. What you believe about yourself directly influences what you're capable of achieving. If you tell yourself that something is impossible, you have already placed a barrier in your path. Conversely, if you believe in your ability to overcome obstacles, you open the door to new possibilities. This belief is not about blind optimism, but about fostering a mindset of growth and resilience. It is about understanding that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to learning and improvement. When you view setbacks through this lens, your mind becomes a source of strength, pushing you to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. Resilience, a key component of mental discipline, is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to changing circumstances. It stems from a combination of self-belief, emotional regulation, and problem-solving skills. Resilient individuals understand that challenges are a part of life, but they do not allow these challenges to define them. Instead, they use adversity as an opportunity to grow stronger and more capable. This resilience is cultivated through small, consistent acts of mental discipline, choosing to persevere when things get tough, reframing negative thoughts into constructive ones, and focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Mindfulness also plays a crucial role in harnessing the power of the mind. By practicing mindfulness, you develop the ability to remain present in the moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. This awareness helps you recognize when your mind is drifting into negativity or doubt, allowing you to redirect it toward more constructive thoughts. Mindfulness trains you to stay grounded even in the face of uncertainty and to respond to situations with intention rather than reaction. Over time, this practice strengthens your mental discipline, enabling you to approach life's challenges with a sense of calm and purpose. The connection between the mind and the body further underscores the power of mind over matter. Research has shown that mental states can influence physical outcomes. For example, the placebo effect demonstrates how belief alone can lead to measurable improvements in health. When individuals believe they are receiving treatment, their bodies often respond as if they are, even when the treatment is inactive. This phenomenon highlights the profound impact of the mind on the body's ability to heal and adapt. Similarly, In moments of physical exertion or pain, the mind can push the body to go beyond its perceived limits, reinforcing the idea that mental strength can drive physical performance. In moments of stress or adversity, the mind's ability to maintain hope and optimism becomes a critical factor in overcoming challenges. Hope is not about ignoring reality, but about holding on to the belief that solutions exist and that better outcomes are possible. This mindset fosters resilience and motivates action, even when the situation seems daunting. Maintaining hope requires consciously choosing to focus on what can be done rather than what cannot, on opportunities rather than obstacles. By directing your mental energy toward constructive thoughts, you build the momentum needed to move forward and overcome difficulties. The power of mind over matter also lies in its ability to transform how we perceive challenges. The same obstacle can feel insurmountable or manageable, depending on our mindset. For instance, a difficult project at work might seem overwhelming if viewed as an impossible task. However, if approached as an opportunity to learn and grow, it becomes a challenge to embrace rather than fear. This shift in perception is not automatic, but requires deliberate effort to reframe negative thoughts into positive ones. Over time, this mental habit strengthens your ability to face challenges with confidence and determination. The journey toward mastering mind over matter is a continuous process of self-discovery and improvement. It involves recognizing the power of your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions and using them to navigate life's complexities with resilience and focus. While challenges and setbacks are inevitable, your ability to rise above them lies within your control. By training your mind to remain calm in the storm, to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and to maintain hope in the face of adversity, you unlock the potential to achieve more than you ever thought possible. This mastery of the mind does not just help you overcome challenges. It transforms how you experience life itself, enabling you to approach each moment with clarity, purpose, and unwavering strength. Financial discipline is the foundation of long-term stability, freedom, and success. It is not merely about limiting expenses or sacrificing enjoyment, but about making thoughtful and intentional decisions that align with your broader goals. At its core, financial discipline is about clarity, having a clear understanding of where you stand financially and where you want to go. This clarity allows you to set goals, create actionable plans, and make decisions that support both your immediate needs and your long-term aspirations. Whether you aim to save for a significant purchase, eliminate debt, or build wealth, financial discipline is the guiding principle that ensures your efforts are not in vain. Establishing clear financial goals is the first and most critical step in developing financial discipline. Goals give your financial decisions purpose, turning abstract concepts like saving money into concrete targets. These goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, smart. For example, instead of vaguely stating, "I want to save more money," you might set a goal to save $10,000 over 2 years for a down payment on a house. This specificity provides a clear direction and helps you track your progress. Moreover, having well-defined goals creates motivation, as every financial decision becomes a step toward achieving something meaningful. Budgeting is a cornerstone of financial discipline, as it empowers you to take control of your finances by giving every dollar a job. A well-structured budget serves as a roadmap, outlining how much you need for essentials like housing, utilities, and groceries, while also allocating funds for savings, investments, and discretionary spending. Budgeting is not about restriction. It is about prioritization. It allows you to focus your financial resources on what truly matters while avoiding unnecessary expenditures that do not contribute to your goals. With a budget, you gain the clarity to make informed decisions, ensuring that your spending habits align with your values and objectives. Prudent investment is a natural extension of financial discipline, allowing you to grow your wealth and achieve financial independence. Investing is not about chasing quick returns or speculating on high-risk opportunities. It is about taking a measured, informed approach to building wealth over time. Diversification is key, as it spreads risk across various asset classes, ensuring that your portfolio remains resilient even during market fluctuations. Moreover, disciplined investors focus on long-term goals rather than reacting emotionally to short-term market changes. They understand that wealth accumulation is a gradual process, requiring patience, persistence, and the discipline to stay the course even in the face of uncertainty. Debt management is another critical component of financial discipline. Accumulating debt, particularly high-interest debt, can quickly erode financial stability and limit your options. Paying off debt requires focus, determination, and a structured plan. Strategies like the snowball method, paying off smaller debts first to build momentum, or the avalanche method, prioritizing debts with the highest interest rates, can help you make consistent progress. Moreover, disciplined individuals avoid taking on unnecessary debt, ensuring that they live within their means and prioritize financial freedom over short-term indulgence. Financial discipline also involves maintaining an emergency fund, a financial safety net that provides stability during unexpected challenges. Whether it is a medical expense, car repair, or job loss, an emergency fund ensures that you are prepared for life's uncertainties without resorting to credit or depleting your savings. Building an emergency fund requires consistency and patience, as it often involves setting aside several months' worth of living expenses. However, the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a financial buffer makes the effort worthwhile. Gratitude and contentment are often overlooked but vital aspects of financial discipline. When you focus on what you already have rather than constantly striving for more, it becomes easier to resist the pressures of consumerism. Gratitude shifts your perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance, reminding you that true wealth is not measured solely by material possessions, but by financial stability, personal growth, and meaningful experiences. This mindset not only reinforces your financial habits, but also enhances your overall quality of life. Financial discipline is about more than money. It is about freedom. It gives you the ability to pursue your passions, support your loved ones, and live a life aligned with your values. By setting clear goals, budgeting effectively, saving consistently, and investing wisely, you lay the foundation for a secure and fulfilling future. Financial discipline empowers you to take control of your financial destiny, transforming your relationship with money and opening doors to opportunities that once seemed out of reach. It is not about restriction, but about intention. Using your resources to create a life of purpose, stability, and abundance. Financial discipline, when paired with gratitude and delayed gratification, becomes a powerful tool for achieving stability, freedom, and long-term success. Gratitude helps you appreciate and make the most of what you already have, shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Delayed gratification, on the other hand, teaches you to prioritize your long-term goals over short-term desires, ensuring that your financial decisions align with what truly matters to you. Together, these principles not only strengthen your financial health, but also transform your relationship with money into one that fosters peace and purpose. Gratitude serves as a foundation for financial mindfulness. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you create a sense of contentment that reduces the urge to overspend or seek fulfillment through material possessions. This shift in perspective can have profound effects on your financial habits. For instance, instead of constantly upgrading to the latest gadgets or purchasing items to keep up with trends, gratitude helps you recognize the value of what you already own. This practice not only conserves your financial resources, but also cultivates a deeper appreciation for the things that genuinely enhance your life. Gratitude transforms your approach to spending, encouraging you to prioritize quality and necessity over quantity and impulse. Delayed gratification complements gratitude by instilling a sense of patience and discipline in your financial decisions. It involves resisting the temptation of immediate rewards in favor of greater benefits in the future. This principle is particularly important in a society that often promotes instant gratification through advertising and easy access to credit. For example, the allure of purchasing a luxury item on credit may be strong, but choosing to save for it instead teaches financial discipline and ensures that the eventual purchase does not lead to unnecessary debt or regret. Delayed gratification empowers you to approach financial goals with intention, reinforcing the habit of planning and saving for what truly matters. One of the most powerful ways to practice delayed gratification is through goal setting. When you have clear financial objectives, such as saving for a home, building an emergency fund, or planning for retirement, these goals provide a sense of purpose that outweighs the pull of impulsive spending. For example, saving for a family vacation becomes more fulfilling when you view it as an opportunity to create cherished memories rather than a financial burden. Each time you resist the temptation to spend on unnecessary items, you bring yourself closer to realizing these meaningful goals. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to delay gratification, making it easier to stay focused on your priorities even when faced with distractions. Gratitude also fosters resilience in the face of financial challenges. When times are tough, it is easy to fall into a mindset of lack, focusing on what you do not have rather than what you do. However, gratitude shifts your focus to the resources, opportunities, and support systems that are still available to you. This perspective can help you navigate difficult periods with greater calm and confidence, ensuring that you make thoughtful financial decisions rather than reactive ones. The practice of delayed gratification strengthens your ability to build wealth over time. When you choose to save and invest rather than spend, you allow your money to grow and work for you. Compound interest, for instance, rewards those who are willing to wait, as small, consistent contributions to a savings or investment account can accumulate significantly over the years. For example, saving a modest amount each month for retirement can lead to substantial financial security in the future. Delayed gratification ensures that your financial decisions are guided by the potential for growth and stability rather than immediate satisfaction. The synergy between gratitude and delayed gratification transforms not only your financial health, but also your overall well-being. Gratitude reduces the emotional strain associated with financial worries, while delayed gratification enhances your sense of control and achievement. Together, they create a framework for financial decisions that are both thoughtful and fulfilling. This approach encourages you to view money not as an end in itself, but as a tool for creating a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. Financial discipline supported by gratitude and delayed gratification leads to a more intentional and purposeful way of living. When you appreciate what you have and remain patient in pursuing what you desire, you create a financial strategy that is both sustainable and rewarding. This mindset allows you to navigate the complexities of personal finance with confidence, ensuring that your decisions contribute to a future of stability, freedom, and abundance. Gratitude and delayed gratification are not just habits, but powerful principles that redefine how you relate to money, empowering you to build a life that reflects your highest values and aspirations. In mastering self-control, we unlock the potential for meaningful personal growth, deeper relationships, and a more intentional life. Each aspect of discipline, whether it is controlling our words, mastering emotional responses, fostering mental resilience, or practicing financial restraint, contributes to a harmonious existence that reflects our values and aspirations. Self-control is not an innate talent, but a skill cultivated through deliberate practice and reflection. It is a journey marked by both successes and setbacks, each offering an opportunity for growth and refinement. This lifelong endeavor transforms the way we approach challenges and decisions, allowing us to act with purpose rather than react impulsively. It encourages us to build habits that align with our long-term goals, creating a foundation for stability, fulfillment, and connection. By committing to self-control, we take ownership of our lives, shaping them in ways that resonate with our highest aspirations. Though the path to self-control is not always easy, its rewards are immeasurable. It empowers us to navigate life's complexities with grace, to contribute positively to our relationships and communities, and to live with authenticity and purpose. In embracing this journey, we are reminded that self-control is not a destination, but a process, a continuous effort to grow, learn, and evolve into the best versions of ourselves,